Hello everyone, Murph here. Ooh, a friend. And we're in this lovely Jeff Bezos realm of New World. And we're answering a very important question today. Should you buy New World? Let's get into it, shall we? So I've been playing for about 6 hours, and what I'm gonna start with is just my basic impressions of the game. It's an MMO, of course. It's not particularly flashy. It's not very different from other MMOs that I have played. I have played quite a few of them. Earth and Beyond way back in the day, World of Warcraft, of course, dabbled with some Elder Scrolls Online, and things like that. Now, the biggest thing that struck me when I was first playing this game is the initial questing and the combat. Questing. It pretty much makes me cry. It's boring. It's forgettable. The NPCs, they have very little to say. There's no lore as far as, like anything that really has teeth, really grips you and pulls you into the game. It's just a very standard, there's a new world, hence the name, and you're gonna go to it, and you do, and then you're shipwrecks, and then you're stranded on the island, new world place. Very, very standard fantasy stuff. The quests, you can see up in the top right, they are just, find blank of blank, acquire blank reputation, kill blank things. Very standard. There's nothing here that I haven't seen before, that you haven't seen before. It's fine. It's fine. It honestly is. Just because I'm saying it's boring doesn't mean that it's terrible. MMO questing gets grindy. MMO questing gets boring. I don't think anyone that's ever played an MMO will sit here and tell you, man, the questing is the best. Granted, there are some quests that are very, very fun. There are some quests that are horrible. This one, they're, so far at least, all the same. Like I said, I've been playing for about 6 hours. And if you're the kind of person that really needs some depth and something to grip you, you're probably going to struggle with this aspect of the game. I know I have, and I'm a huge fan of MMOs. However, we'll get to the other thing that I was talking about, and that is the combat. You can see I have to aim. I am a mage. There are no classes in this game. I had to spec into this. I'm level 12, so this level 6 is nothing. He just dies. It's fun. But the real thing that you do, let's get an enemy over here. Oh, I already showed you. You're supposed to dodge. And then kill. Ooh, a friend. He saved me. Thank you, friend. And the bodies just disappear. And loot only shows up if it actually drops something. So that's kind of nice. I really like the combat, actually. It's fun. It's pretty intuitive. You can do a lot with it. I don't understand why certain mobs are red and don't aggro, and certain mobs are red and do aggro. The wildlife doesn't aggro, it seems. Like boars and stuff like that. The rabbits, you one-shot them and they die. This is an area that's a little harder, so let's show some combat over here. And I am going to grab some friends and just show you really what just kind of makes me a belcher. That's a long range guy, so that's kind of sad. Ooh, there's 2 belchers. Bummer. Okay, it's all right. We're gonna do this. Oh yeah. Get some flamethrowing. That hurt me quite a bit. Hurt me quite a bit. Now they're dead. I'm leveling up the mastery of this weapon. I'm getting XP as well, so you're leveling up just your actual level. But the mastery of your weapon is more of that spec that I was saying. You don't have a class. You pick up a weapon, you start to master it. The more mastery you get, the more spells become available or skills, what have you, with that weapon. It's really, honestly, it's a really cool system. I like it quite a bit. My health is pretty low right now. I need some food because that Belter really screwed up my AoE. He's kind of a jerk. He doesn't kite to you very well, which, you know, that's the nature of it, right? Now I'll just actually do what the game is designed to do and dodge stuff. It's fun to try and break the game and AoE grind instead of do the whole, I fight one mob, I'm gonna dodge. Whoop. Dodging, though, is very satisfying. I do like it. So that combat, the combat I really, really do enjoy. The mobs are pretty damaging. You saw me kill 3. I'm level 12. Those were all level 8, 9. And they did me a freaking a significant amount of damage. So I do like that. I don't want the game to be super easy. When you open the map, you can't navigate, so that, well, you can strafe, so that's good, but I can't turn, so that's kind of frustrating. I like to just open the map and follow the road. I find that to be soothing. The world, it looks nice, but I feel very limited. You know, like, obviously I can't go up this cliff. You can jump up certain places, and you can grab onto the ledge and pull yourself up, which is kind of a fun mechanic. I like that. But so far, it hasn't happened in very many spots, which is a little frustrating. You know, I feel like I should be able to climb and grapple up this cliff if they're going to put that mechanic in. But unfortunately, you cannot do that. There's not much out here, I feel. You know, there's just like some scenery and some burned trees, which the burned trees look good. You know, the graphics aren't bad. And this is on Ultra. This is full zoot, everything, maximum, 100%. This wolf is very mean, so I'm gonna teach it to stop being so mean. Whoop. Oh, it hit me. Fail. A big part of this game is crafting. You have skills, you have gathering skills. Obviously, you need to gather resources in order to craft. I just got 15 rawhide. I'm on a quest to get 90 leather, and I need 90 iron. Quite a bit. Not too bad. I have to go back to town to the tannery, the tanning station, whatever it is called, in order to actually craft those into crude leather, coarse leather actually it is. And again, it's just they're like daily quests almost. You just have to over and over do these quests. They're on this big board. You get quests from them, from the big board, and they just keep filing in, they just keep rotating, and you do another quest, you do another quest. And you know, it's not bad, like I said, it's just there's no meat. And I hope when I get higher level there is some meat. There's some good bones here. There really is. I'm gonna set my camp here. I'm gonna rest. I'm assuming, I've actually never done that yet. I figured I would heal. So that's Pog. If you get food you can eat and you heal up. But you need to cook it. Which actually I can cook it at the camp. And I have a decent amount of food. So we can open up, my eyeball, you guys. We can open up the crafting menu and take a look-ski-doodle. Alrighty, shall we? Craft. Oh, is it only crafting? It won't let me cook? No, okay, it will. Energizing light rations. Is that all I have the resources for? Game meat. Oh no, see. Up, craft. And you can craft all of the things at the same time. So I really, really appreciate that. The menus are pretty intuitive. Oh gosh. Hello, friends. Let's get some of this going, shall we? Oh, the other two left. How boring. Like I said, they're, you know, the mobs are decently, wrong button, decently intense. You saw they almost killed me right there, which would have been honestly cool. I like it when the games are harder, personally myself. I like things like Dark Souls, and I like a pretty unforgiving game, excuse me. In this, for an MMO, it fits the bill decently well. Things hurt you. If you just charge into an enemy stronghold, you're gonna have a bad time. As far as the crafting goes, though, that I showed earlier a little bit, I haven't done too much. We're in beta, and the grind is not going to reward me. Otherwise, I really would probably go ham on the crafting. I like crafting quite a bit. It seems very extensive. Player-made goods, very, very good in this game. It's really annoying when you get a game and player-made goods exist, but they're more or less worthless. That is extremely dumb. Makes no sense. I love this fire spell, flamethrower. Boom. You just cook them alive. It does a damage over time. It's really sweet. A fellow fire mage here. We're all ranged characters. And as you can see, it shares the XP, which is a good feature. I like that. I like that you don't have to tag something first, but it shares the XP. Like I said, I really mean shares the XP. When you kill something with someone, you will get less XP. There's a lot of these little pieces of lore around. We can open it up. This brew is odd, not bad, but it has a strange aftertaste, like drinking whiskey, and I just don't care. I don't want to sit here and read. I wish it had a voiceover, honestly. They could have had a voiceover for all these things. They're freaking Jeff Bezos, right? And it would just draw you in. I would probably sit and listen if it had a voiceover. Ow, dodge me. Burn, burn. Oh, shizzle. Ooh, oh boy. Oh boy. There you go, that's a good example. Of course, you can use that old trick of fences. Fences are the bane of the mob. It's just how it is. It's always how it is, and it's forever how it shall be in a video game. Okay, whee. How we doing? We got this. We're gonna go for it. Oh, alright. Well, he's done. Give me some food. Boom. Gonna eat and heal. And you have to skin. And it takes a little while, but you get faster and faster at it. I have upgrades from... It's a very cool mechanic. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, my goodness, everybody. See? Messing around. And that's the sort of thing that happened. Luckily, my respawn point's right by me. So that was a smart move. Well, that's what happens when you die. You can get revived. It's like Call of Duty or something. Maybe it's not Call of Duty. You know, it's any one of those very, very standard FPSs that you can just get picked back up and you're alive again. Destiny was like that. A bunch of stuff. So it's got that mechanic in it, which I find kind of weird, honestly, but I'm not against it. After I kill this wolf, I'm a little impatient, if you haven't noticed. I don't like to sit, and I'm glad that while you're skinning, I can go in and look at my abilities. I'm gonna get a fireball. This is my fire staff. So my maginess, basically, right? And now I'm gonna get fireball. I have flamethrower, more range on flamethrower, more damage on flamethrower. Heavy attacks restore mana for me. If you hold the mouse button down, you'll do a heavy attack, which I honestly forgot, and I probably should have been doing that. Lots more damage. Above 50% mana. Empower, 10%, and it says in parentheses, empower increases damage. All of the descriptions are pretty simple. You know, it's an MMO. It's all D&D. You guys know how it is. You can respec anytime. As you get higher level, the respec becomes more and more expensive. But right now, oh, okay. It didn't make it that far. I hadn't used that before. Whoop. Poor bucko died. Alright. So, I am searching chests for buckles up here at the hilltop encampment. Now let me just show you a little bit of, you know, how honestly just standard this is. I'm just looking for chests. I haven't seen any chests. I imagine they will be in... You know what, we're just gonna keep looking for chests. Here you go, he's a big attack. There's the big attack. One. Nope. There you go. No, senor. Ooh, got some green loot. Obviously, the standard color, at least at the moment, is what's going on. White items for standard boring loot. I got defiled leather gloves of the ... Pretty PogChampa. Now, these supply crates are the things that are, you know, chests, and everyone can open them. I found a buckle right away. That was very easy. So far, all of the quests have been very easy. All the drops pretty much happen immediately. Stockpiles are bigger than caches, which makes sense, you know. There you go. And like I said, there is my other buckle. Let's open up the menu with tab. Okay, you know what? This is not the wisest place to just sit and mess with your gear. Not the smartest spot. Ranked up with First Light, leveled up, purchase upgrades. Let's get into that. Let's go over here. We're gonna get safe. My camp, if you remember, was not safe. Let's keep going. Oh my goodness. Clipping. Now, I'm pretty darn sure that actually right here under this cliff is safe, which there's a lot of places there's just nothing. Literally, there's just nothing. There's scenery and that's it, and I don't like that. Okay. K is for character, like Mortal Kombat. Attributes. This is where you build your character. Obviously, there's strength. You know what strength does? Smashing. Dexterity. You know what that does? Ranged pew pew and a little bit finesse with your sword. Intelligence. Use your intelligence. Mage, of course. Focus. Focus is regen and healer. Life staff. Okay, and then Constitution. Think about it. It's H freaking P. Everybody knows, children. Okay. I do not remember. Okay, I was like putting a point into dexterity. I'm going glass cannon. So that's what we up to. More intelligence. More pew pew. I already showed you the weapon mastery. Let's go to the map really quick. I have a territory award. So you go here, click on that. You can get the trading tax. That's the auction house. It'll reduce the amount of, you know, tax. And the taxes are set by the guilds in the game. You take over a territory, which this is the big unique feature. Guilds take over territories and they can set taxes and they collect the taxes from players. And you can fight over territories. If you get a guild strong enough, you can go fight over the territory with the other guild and try and take it over and get the taxes and, you know, set laws and things like that. Seems like a fun mechanic. What has happened in my server, at least, is probably what's going to happen on every server. The strongest and best guild, say it with me now, owns all the territory. Okay? And I mean, all exaggerated. They're probably going to take over Monarch's Bluffs here. But if you look, they own... And this is actually... you have factions in guilds. A guild is people make it. A faction is there's 3 factions. There's the Marauders, whatever the hell I'm in, and the Inquisitors or something. It's basically like intellect, piracy, and religion are the 3 things that they're like representing. For some reason, there's a lot of people in the purple, and I just chose purple just because. Let's see, Elysian Army is apparently a sub-guild of Elysian. Oh, a different one. Immortal City. That's pretty poggers. Oh, Elysian Army. Oh, Elysian. As far as I know, these are the big cities. This is the place that you want. This is the Pog stuff. Okay? And I've never seen them not controlling it. They always control it. So, make of that what you will. To me, it doesn't bode well. I think that the system is just kind of flawed in general. When you have players in PvP and stuff, it tends to get pretty one-sided. And it can choke out a lot of the player base, which is a bummer. But hopefully, guilds are limited to 50, which is why, and they're called companies in this game. That's why you saw that there's a sub-company of Elysian as Elysian Army. So they could you just do that, and then you can just control more territory. So they pretty much immediately found a way around that particular roadblock. That's how it is sometimes. That do be how it is. I already got my buckles. I don't think there was anything I needed to do at this place. Other than that, let's see. The map, what it does is it gives you, like, it would have a number here. It would show me. You see the number in the top right corner. Commitment to the cause, Syndicate Advanced Scrivener, Cooks Needed, etc., etc. It shows you where to do that. Though I haven't been to the place where grizzly bears are, so it won't show me where the grizzly bears are. I'm not sure where these corrupted portals are, but it seems cool. They're like random events. They kind of move around. And see, one just appeared right there, as a matter of fact, the Infested Grove. Very cool. The forts are built by the companies to defend their territory from the other players when they attack. I haven't done any attacking. I haven't seen any attacking. It might be the best part of the game. Who knows? I haven't even joined a guild. It feels very... What's the right word? I almost said dehumanizing, but that's not the right word. It's very... I don't feel a part of the community. I don't know if you're getting that feeling while I'm here, but nobody's talking, nobody said anything. We're helping each other kill stuff. Nobody says, cool, thanks. There's no local chat, really. There is, like, area, but it looks identical to the world chat that my webcam is covering. I don't get a feeling of community at all from the game, which is a big bummer for me. That's one of the reasons I like MMOs. You get to play with people, you get to, you know, build a community. I really like that, and I think that is something that is very missing from this. Granted, again, I haven't joined a guild. However, in the other MMOs I've played, just wandering around, I make friends. I made friends. You know, after 6 hours, I would have expected I made a friend, but it didn't happen. I was in town, just shooting fireballs at people. I got a few people shooting fireballs back at me. It was pretty cool. But then, you know, I went to talk to them. I was like, hey, what's up? And they just leave. Open up voice chat like this. Hey, look, you can see above my head. I am talking. I can go demonstrate. Nobody says anything. At least when I've talked to people, no one's said a single thing. Let's find someone though. I'll go up to him. Maybe I'll tell him, hey, I'm streaming a review. How are you feeling about the game? What's your takeaway? I bet they're gonna say literally nothing to me. Let's kill the bad guys first. Oh gosh. It's a bummer when your shizzle gets interrupted, but you know. Ooh, psycho titties. Yo, thank you. I'm doing a review right now. How you feeling about the game? You have any comments, questions, concerns? Let the people know, huh? Let's see if they say anything. Oh no, you're really low. I could barely hear you.
My bad. I like this game. I'm chilling.
What you like about it? What's your favorite thing? What's your least favorite thing?
I like the combat. I think it's really fun.
The combat, absolutely.
I really liked the cinematic at the beginning, and I kind of wish there was a lot more of that storyline.
Yep. That is the thing that struck me the most was the combat. The combat's a lot of fun. I think it's really dynamic. How you roll around and you have to aim. It's totally awesome. And then I completely agree. I wish there was more. Oh no. That was pretty cool though. Dangerous here apparently. But yeah, I wish there was a little more lore. Like the books all around are just kind of boring. I wish you opened them up and they actually had a voiceover and kind of drew you in a little bit instead of making me, you know, read a novel. I'm here to play a game, not read a novel, despite the fact that I can read well, you know.
Hell yeah, man.
All right, cool. Thanks for taking the time. Good luck to you, PT.
You too, bro.
So there you go. That was pretty poggers. I did like that. You know, she said the same thing. The combat. And that's, if you're gonna get this game, and honestly, I give it about a 6.5 out of 10 or so. If you're gonna get this game, it's because you wanna have some fun combat. And it does that well. It really does. If you saw, she's a healer, but she just whipped out a sword and just started freaking murking those guys, which it's really cool that you can just be like, now I'm a swordsman, I was a mage, but wow, watcha. I like that. I like that a lot. So the way I'm coming into this game, the way it's kind of hitting me, it's kind of mediocre. The parts that are good are good. The parts that are not good, if you can ignore them, well, there you go. Then you're gonna have a great time. If you are looking for something a little more inclusive, I guess. Oh gosh. Woo! Ah, that's right. Oh, come on. What a pile. If you're looking for something where there's a bit more community feeling, this is probably not the game for you. If you're looking for something where you can really make a character and deep dive into it and it'll suck up your time, this definitely seems to be the type of game that will do that. If you're looking for really fun combat, this is definitely a good game for that. If you are looking for that je ne sais quoi, that just MMO experience that really maybe you had it as a kid, maybe your first game that you really played was an MMO, something like that. If you're playing with friends, this might do you. If you just hop on it alone, I don't know. I'm not sure it's the best environment. I'm not sure it's too conducive to meeting folks. I really would like to be proven wrong. Granted, this is the beta. People are probably not really looking to make some friends and hang out with people. But he shot again. Yeah, get wrecked. Yeah, burning this person. They done. That's one of the best parts, is just shooting stuff at people. I think it's hilarious. So, overall, should you buy New World? One of the best parts about it, it's $40. It has no subscription. If you are sitting at your computer going, you know what? That seems interesting. Look at this combat. Look at him. He's rolling around. I'd say pick it up. I really would. It's only $40. For most people, that's not an insignificant amount of money, but for a game that potentially you can be playing for a few years, I mean, $40 for a few years of entertainment? Come on now. Going out to the movies and getting some food? That's $40 right there. This is way better than that. Combat's fun. I'm telling you, that is fun. So, pick it up. Hope to see you in the game. Leave it alone. Hope to see you out of the game. That's Murph. We're here in the New World, in Jeff Bezosville, and I hope you have a wonderful day. If you enjoyed the content, that's awesome. If you hated the content, how did you make it this far into the video?